In this video, I want to talk about the 7 steps to really detach to a man or an ex. I know you're suffering. It's never easy to understand how to overcome a breakup, how to forget about an ex, how to move on, and how to feel better. The reason why it's because as a human being, we are in need of response. We want to understand exactly what happened in their mind, what are the reasons that they are just dumping us, why are we not together when there is a lot of love. So when we don't get the response, it's very tough to move on. It's almost not impossible, but it's very challenging because your brain will redo the story again and again. So I've coached so many women that came to me and said, Alex, I want to detach from this ex. I want to detach from this guy. We were not even in a relationship, but my mind is focused on him. And the mind is kind of like seeing again and again the discussion, the moment you met, the intimacy, the relationship itself. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like very difficult for you to really detach. So the goal is for me to teach you how to be able to get clarity, how to seek or get answers, and of course, how to be able to be stronger. Another thing that I wanted to mention about human psychology that can help you detach from a man or an ex, it's exactly when you need to recreate the notion of future. What does it mean? When we are in a relationship, when we are talking to someone, our brain will immediately create images. This is what I want to experience. This is my plan for my life. This is where I want to be in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. And of course, that person will be included in the plan. So we need to recreate this notion of future in order for you to create a new image. Then your subconscious mind will pick up on it. And instead of creating a time that you miss your ex, instead of making you feel lonely, when making you feel like you're part of the problem, your behavior was wrong, etc. Now you will only focus on, this is my new future. And so I feel much better. I know where I'm going. I will have to do actions. I will have to focus on myself. I will have to feel strong, but I know where I'm going. And so that's the reason why I want to share with you some steps. But before I share with you those steps, I want to make sure that you will smash the like button and you will subscribe to this channel because I want to be a support to you. I have done so many videos on how to attract a man, how to communicate efficiently, how to be strong, how to love yourself, because it also starts with you. And by coaching you, because every single day I am coaching you on the phone, on Zoom, and I understand exactly your pain because there is few moments where the pain is very strong and most of the time you're okay. But if you look at your life, most of the time it will be in the morning. When you wake up, you're missing him. When you go at night sleeping, you're missing him. When you do an activity that you are sharing with him, you will miss him as well. So we need to identify the moment where you're not feeling so well so you can do something different. Like when you wake up, you journal. When you wake up, you go to the gym. When you wake up, you use the positive thoughts. Same thing at night. Visualization, meditation before to go to bed. So your subconscious mind can pick up on the new image, not the old one. Now, if you tell me, Alex, what are the 7 steps to really, really be able to detach? Step number 1, have 0 regret. If you tell me, Alex, I regret, I should have said this, I should have done that, I should have acted differently, then you will always be stuck because your mind is like, okay, so you're not good. It's your fault and you're blaming yourself. So step number 1, instead of blaming yourself, you need to detach and you need to have 0 regret. So if you need to say something, if you need to do something, let's go for it. And if you tell me, Alex, I want your help to get my ex back, I am the number 1 coach in the world. If you don't know my other channel, Love Advice TV with Coach Adrian, we really specialize since 2015 on getting an ex back. Not if he's toxic, but if it's someone that is beautiful, hurt, if he's a good person and you just lost yourself and lost each other, we can definitely help you. So for this, I would recommend the private coaching that is in the description box below. So this is step number 1. Step number 2, if you don't have any answers, if this guy is ghosting you, if this guy is kind of like not respecting you and the relationship that you had, you need to know that it's time to close the door. And so we would really visualize us closing the door and telling ourselves, I learned something from this experience, but I will never allow a man to manipulate me or destroy me. So sometimes if you want to detach, you need to close the door. So step number 3, it will be to communicate like two good friends. If you want to detach, let's not focus on the feelings. Let's friend zone this guy. I would say let's friend zone this guy in order for us to make sure that we can control our emotions. And maybe then he will act differently. Maybe he will feel that you can communicate, that there is no risk for, arguments or dispute, because right now you're just acting in a different way. So step number 3, I will always encourage you to friend zone the guy and to have positive interaction. Advice number 4, make sure that you socialize and you make your life busy or your mind busy. Because I've seen so many women, they're suffering at home. Just right before to do this video, I was coaching an amazing woman from France. She unfortunately is getting a divorce after more than 30 years in a relationship, 4 kids. And she's telling me, look, it's Wednesday and I'm doing nothing. And I told her, look, if you want to detach because your ex-husband left for another woman, there's a moment where Wednesday needs to be fun. We need to do this. It's so important. So make sure that you make your life busier and make sure that you will try to socialize as much as you can. Of course, the idea is for you to feel, so there will be my step number 5. The idea is for you to feel that you're important for people. You feel that you're useful and you can do it, you can do it for your friends. You can help your friends for anything. You can give your time to a non-profit. But the more useful we feel, the more we can realize that there is a meaning in our life. And, if you look at what you have overcome in your life, the challenges, the people that we lost, all of those things can make us kind of realize that a breakup is not the end of the world. It's not the end, of our life as well. So we need to make sure that we focus on being useful and recreating an amazing connection. So tip number 6 that is very important is to recreate your own project. I told you before, if we look at our life, the future is based on what we have experienced. So if you don't have a future because you were in a relationship and you kind of lost yourself, having projects like going to the gym to gain or lose weight, creating your own business, creating your own Instagram as traveler, making sure that you want to learn how to dance salsa, how to cook pizza. Just the fact that you have your own project, this will help you wake up with a purpose. And it's exactly what we need to detach from a man or from a breakup. The last piece of advice, this is my philosophy. This is the reason why I'm doing those videos. And that's why sometimes I will be a coach that is a little bit pushy, because I see the best in you, ladies. I see the best in you. I see your value. I see everything that you bring to the table, and you have to continue to seek personal excellence. What is it exactly? It is the idea that you will always try to become the best version of yourself. You should, if you want to detach, you need to have personal, simple goals every single day. Like when I record videos, I don't record videos. I'm telling myself this will be the best recording ever. I try to seek excellence. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I just want to be as much perfect as I can in order for me to feel great. So I know that right now you have some, difficult feelings. You have those emotions with yourself. You're missing your ex, missing your past life. But if you stay in those emotions, you won't be able to move forward. So if you want my help, please book a call with my success manager. He will tell you how we can work together. It's a free call, free assessment, but he will tell you based on your situation, this is what you need with Alex. Of course, I've made so many resources for free. You have one of my bestseller ebook. You have some text message. You have the videos about male psychology. I wanted to do everything possible to show you that when you come to me, you get the results you want. The link is in the description box right below. Thank you ladies for watching this video. I will see you very soon. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe. Let's grow this amazing community because of you. Let's do it together. I see you soon. Bye bye.